Jungle.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum friends, welcome back to the latest episode of Football Gupshup. We'll be doing a first ever FIFA 22 gaming. You've seen the thumbnail. We'll be doing the first ever FIFA career mode with Manchester United. Everybody knows that Erik Ten Hag has joined as the new manager of Manchester United. We'll be starting this Erik Ten Hag revolution. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of some players, and what we'll try to do is try to bring in players which are being targeted by Erik Ten Hag and Manchester United. We'll try to do as much as close to the reality. Little bit we'll add from our own self, and let's see how it goes. But anyway guys, let's start this new chapter in Football Gupshup, first ever FIFA 22 career mode. So let's start. As you can see on the screen, I'll be making some changes. I want to see some of the settings to which we need to play at. I think we have the half length at 4 minutes. That's okay. We have world class level set, game speed at fast. That's all we need. And I just need to check one more thing, and I think it will be done. You've seen the settings, so you guys don't not think that I have changed anything. It's on world class level. That's what it is. And we will be starting this new chapter, and we're gonna be starting this new career mode. Let's see, new career, and we're going to choose Manchester United. We're going to use current squads. I haven't done anything. It's the way it is, and that's what we'll be trying to do. Manager career. We're going to choose someone. I think Erik Ten Hag does looks like him, so we'll try to choose him, and he is the closest one that we can think of. There it is. And we've got new manager Erik Ten Hag, authentic club. So Manchester United is a club. He'll be joining. Let's see, world class level set, 4 minutes set, enable, financial takeover, don't need to do that. Negotiation strictness, I think we'll set loose. Don't need, a little bit strict. Right now, let's see what happens. So guys, we'll be having a new press conference. That's what it is looking right now. Erik Ten Hag coming and joining. Let's see what he does. He's lifting up the shirt, welcoming to the club. So we're going to choose the tournament in which we need to play. I think this one seems to be in China, and he'll be playing against his old club in this tournament. So why not? And we'll choose this tournament in which he gets to face his old club. Let's look at the squad, and what I'll do is I'll tend to have a look at it in the squad hub, so we can decide which players are leaving in real life, and we will tend to see which can we most probably gonna get rid of. Henderson, I think I'll try to sell him. I'm gonna add him to the transfer list. David De Gea, we're gonna keep him. Tom Heaton, don't need him. We'll try to find some younger goalkeeper. Luke Shaw, I would want to keep him. Alex Telles, not interested, would try to sell him. Same goes for Lindelof, don't need him. Maguire, I'll be also selling him. I'll be trying to look to bring in something else. We'll see who do we get. Rafael Varane, will try to keep him. Phil Jones, will be selling him. Same goes for Bailly, he'll be sold as well. Menji, I'm going to keep him. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I am two bits about it. Should I be selling him or should I be not? I think I'll be keeping him just in case, because I don't see any replacement in real life, as well as I haven't thought about it as well. Brandon Williams, I'm gonna sell him. We don't need him because we got Diego Dalot. Scott McTominay, I'm just gonna keep him. Fred, I'll be selling him because I think he's a good player, but not that much what I need. I'm looking for something else. Nemanja Matic is leaving on free, but I'll sell him because it's 22, it's not FIFA 23. And Garner, I will be looking to sell him out on loan, whereas for Elanga, I'll be looking to send him out on loan as well. Now this is what becomes interesting right now, guys, that this is Marcus Rashford, and most probably this is what the case it is. I'll be looking to transfer him as well, so I'll add him to the transfer list. Whereas Donny van de Beek, I'll try to give him some chance. Paul Pogba, I think he should have been sold quite earlier, which I'm going to do. I'm going to sell him. Same goes for Andres Pereira, he'll be sold as well. Lingard, similar, will sell him as well. Whereas for Juan Mata, should I keep him, should I not? I think I'll sell him, don't need him. Bruno Fernandes, I'll be keeping him. Whereas Diallo, I'm going to send him out on loan. Goes for Daniel James. Daniel James is being sold to Leeds United, but I'll sell him as well. Mason Greenwood is really controversial right now. Should we sell him, should we not? I think I'll be keeping him just for right now, but if a situation arrives in which some clubs is looking for him, perhaps I'll sell him, because due to the fact that don't think so he'll be turning up in real life. I think what he has done, don't know what the club stance is going to be, and he looks to be in pretty trouble, so let's see how it goes. Martial, I'll be selling him as well. Whereas Cavani, he's leaving anyway. And remember guys, Cristiano Ronaldo is not in this squad, so I'll try to play this game without Cristiano Ronaldo. Don't think so we need Cristiano Ronaldo in this one. That's what I think, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. So right now, as you said that we're going to look for some players, let's see who should we look for. I've got some names in my head and I'm going to start from there. As for the goalkeeper, I like this guy called Van der Voort. He is a pretty good goalkeeper, a young goalkeeper, and I think that Manchester United should be going in for him. He could be a pretty good deputy for David De Gea, and he's quite young as well. So that'll be my target for the number 2 goalkeeper. Who do I want in terms of the left back? I will try to go and see if I can get this guy Wijndal, who is pretty good, and I think he starts with Y. Yes, Wijndal, and he plays for AZ Alkmaar, and Ajax are interested in him, so I'll see if I can try to get him. So that's my target for the left back position. I do have right backs in Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Dalot. Don't need that much. Maybe Aaron's from Norwich. And just I'll keep him in case if anybody comes in with a good bid for either of those two. And let's see if I can get Max Aarons on the short list. I'm not sure if I'll get him. I'll see what money do I have. How much money do I get by selling those players, unwanted players. Now for centre back, now this is where it gets interesting. As everybody knows that we are trying to go for Timber, so I will try to find him first and see if we can get Julian Timber, and I have added him. I'm gonna check if we can get him. I'm gonna add another name in shape of Pau Torres and see if we can get Pau Torres, who is being linked to us, and I'm sure that you guys might have him in your wanted list as well for Manchester United. So I'm gonna scout him and I'm gonna include him in the short list. I have another name, guys. Now this is pretty interesting. Now it's going to raise some eyebrows. I do not know if I can afford him. It's going to be, yes, you guessed it right, Matthijs de Ligt, and I do not know that if I'll be able to afford him or not, but that's what my view is. I'm going to try to see if we can get him. The next player, as we have known that United need to upgrade themselves in midfield, for that reason I will see which midfield players can we target. The first one is obvious, Frankie Dion, which has been targeted in real life, and Erik Ten Hag has spoken to him 3 times. Erik Ten Hag would love Frankie Dion to be playing in his team, so we'll start from there as it is in real life. Looking for the next person, I had the name of Tchouameni and was thinking if we can get him, but as we heard that Mbappe has decided to stay at PSG, and most probably Real Madrid are going to hunt for Tchouameni, so we might not get him. I would want him as our defensive midfielder. Because of that reason, the name which I'm going to try to find out which we can target is, I'll have some names and we'll see which play can we afford. I'm going to put Declan Rice into that list. I will also try to include Calvin Phillips, who has been linked but not sure that he will join us, but I'm gonna put his name in one of the short list over here, and let's see if we can get him or not. So let me include Calvin Phillips, so he's been included there as well. I'm looking for two more names in which I think that United should be targeting. Everybody knew that Babari Kamara has joined, Babukare Kamara from Marseille has joined Aston Villa. So that's a pretty big move for Aston Villa. So who should we be targeting? Let me see. I have a name in my head. I would have loved Tchouaméni, but for some reason I don't think so. He'll be coming to United. He'll be going to Real Madrid, and for that reason I'm not going to include him. But anyway, we'll come back to that. And the most looking forward position I am looking towards is the wingers. I think United should be targeting defensive midfielder and wingers in this transfer window because they're going to be short of strikers. Remember guys, United are going to be with only 2 to 3 attackers, which is Cristiano, Sancho and Rashford. Greenwood we are uncertain of. Elanga, we might send him out on loan. Cavani will be leaving. Mata will be leaving. Lingard will be leaving. So we haven't got plenty of strikers. They need wingers. United need wingers. And for that reason, I'm going to target first and foremost Anthony, which I think should be playing for United. United should do everything to get this man. He's the perfect winger that we are crying out for. He'll be the perfect winger who will be playing on the right-hand side. And alongside him, there are 2 more wingers which I would want them to be at United because it's a 60+ games season and you have injuries, you have suspension. For that reason, I'm going to target Rafinha as our second winger, and I would love him to join us from Leeds United, although in real life Barcelona are looking at him. But I would pretty much like that Manchester United do go for him and get him into Old Trafford. He'll be a brilliant player. The next player which I really like and I would really want is Doku, who is a very good player. He has that right foot, pretty good speed. So I would want him to join United as well. These are the 3 wingers which I think would need, because we have Sancho as well. And I think 4 wingers will be enough. Now, in terms of strikers, everybody knows that United are in for this man, Nunes. And for me, I think he is a good striker. But for me, if you would ask me which striker would I go for, and the name which comes up is, I have shortlisted Darwin Nunes, but the name which I really like, which I think that United should be going for, is Lautaro Martinez from Inter Milan. Inter Milan are looking forward to sell him, and I would pretty much like that United go and buy this man. He is really brilliant in terms of goal scoring, in terms of playing up front, and he can play by himself. He can lead the lineup. So this is what I think. Lautaro Martinez should be Manchester United player, and I have shortlisted him. Now, in terms of strikers, should we have just one striker in Lautaro Martinez, or should we get Darwin Nunes as well, or should we try to target other strikers as well? I haven't made up my mind yet. Maybe down the line we will see if we would want to get. I have heard that apparently Erik Ten Hag does like this man, Jonathan David, so we will try to shortlist him as well and see if we can try to get him Jonathan David. There it is, and we're going to shortlist him and see how he is in the real life. He's got pretty good acceleration, sprinting speed. That's what we like. We need speed, we require speed. That's what it is. And is it enough? I think still we need to look for some midfielders. For some reason I haven't been able to get a midfielder in terms of, should we go for Declan Rice and Frankie Dion? Is going to require a lot of money. I think in real life United are going to get like 175 to 200 million, and will they be able to get all these players? It's another question, as we will have to find out ourselves. Can we get all these players? We'll have to think in terms of priority. For some reason I think I should try to include Tchouaméni, just for in case that if we do not make any moves in terms of midfielders, then we'll see if nobody comes in for him, then we might go for him in the end. Do we choose another player other than Tchouaméni? Should we go for somebody in the Premier League? I do have someone in my mind in the name of Bissouma. I really like him. I think he's a pretty good player. I think if he joins United, he will give something else. There's another player I like, McGinn, but don't know if he'll be able to give us what we are looking for. So I'm gonna try to target Bissouma. Now this is it, guys. This is what I've got over here, and I know Ruben Neves would be pretty much liked by you guys, so will be Richarlison or Calvert-Lewin, but I think it's enough. And what we're going to do is we're going to start the season, guys. Please do give me let me know in your comments what do you think of these targets. I'm just going to go through them in that list so you can guys have. Goalkeeper, we are trying to target Van der Voort, Wijndal as the left back, Aarons as the right back, Timber as the centre back, Torres, De Ligt as the centre backs. Whereas for midfielders, we have included the names of Frankie Dion, Rice, Phillips, as well as we have the likes of Chumeni and Bissouma. So we'll see if we need to go for these guys. We will see if we can. As for in terms of attack, we have gone for Anthony, Rafinha, Doku, Nunez, Lautaro Martinez and Jonathan David. So this is what our shopping list is. Can we get them? How many players can we get? We'll try to see, and let's see what happens. How much money do we have? And we'll work from that. I think the first player that I would want to go for is Timber, because I think he is pretty much close to join in real life, but we'll wait for some days as the scouting is going to take place, and then we'll see how it goes. So guys, hopefully you would have loved today's episode, and this is what it is, and I'll be joining you in the second episode in which we will be playing that tournament which we want to participate in. And guys, please do give in your comments. Please do let us know who should we target, who should we try to get. I'm waiting for you guys' response, and we will see which person, which player we'll try to get. So guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, press that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.
Jungle.